Need some way to auto switch that off. What's up, boys and girls, and everything in between, man? What's going on? It's another Monday, which means it's another recap show. You're listening to Just My 2 Cents. It is Monday, January 16th, 2023. What is going on? Shout out to the whole MMA online community. YouTube, Twitter. I'm not on IG, but yeah, I don't really know what's going on over there, but shout out to you guys, man. I hope you're all doing well. Got a lot to talk about today, boys. Got a lot to talk about. A bunch of updates. Going to recap UFC 67. Going to preview UFC 283. And I got a special, real special announcement that I'm going to announce. Allow myself to introduce myself. No, man, I got a real special announcement. And yeah, dude, got a bunch of shit to talk about. So hope y'all doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. I got woken up very early. This fucking church youth group is the literal bane of my existence. There's not a single thing in my life causing me more anger and more feelings of homicidal rage than this fucking youth group. They started doing this sunrise service, and it's not that they're doing the sunrise service. It's not that like they're doing their church thing. They're blasting fucking music. And there's a fucking noise ordinance in this city. And they're doing it well before the noise ordinance ends. I really don't want to go over there and confront them because I know my temper and I know there's a really good chance that I could fucking lose it and snap and do something stupid and get my dumb ass fucking arrested. But it's needless to say, for a little bit. So I went back to sleep a little groggy, a little kind of out of it. But I have a feeling that's going to change real soon. I got my coffee. I got my pot, my hash toker warmed up, get this stream fired up. I hope you're all doing good, man. Got a bunch of shit to talk about. UFC 7 playoffs this weekend. I'm going to briefly touch on that while I sit here and get stoned and sort of work my way into this stream. But what's up, man? Got a couple comments in the chat. Well, the first like, the first one in the building, my fucking dude, man. Shout out to Big Show Picks. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, man. Appreciate that, man. What you doing, Show? How you feeling this morning? This afternoon, rather. God. Losing track of the time already, boys. Well, this is, as you can see on the banner at the bottom, this is the intro channel news sports update. Sip my coffee, have a toke, get warmed up. But I said I had one announcement. Actually, I have a couple announcements. Now, this is something right here that may not seem like a big deal to some people, but it is a big deal to me. This is, I've had for like a couple of years now. Maybe, when did I fucking start thing? I gotta look at it real quick and tell you. There's probably a way to get that information very quickly, and I'm just too stupid to figure it out. But my point is, I've had this channel going for a couple years now. I've had a lot of support from people that come to this channel, guys like Big Show and other people that get the word out there. So I really appreciate that. And because of that support, because what am I trying to say? It's been a grind. And I have a special little announcement. Like I said, might not seem like that big of a deal, but hit a little bit of a milestone for me. Got to take the good with the bad. And it is my pleasure to announce that we done did it, boys. Finally, at long last, hit 200 subscribers. Oh my God, have I been teetering on the edge of that 200 for so fucking long. I was sitting at like 194 for months and months and months. But I fucking got over the edge, got over the hump. Big Show Picks helped me get just over that hump, dude. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to everyone else that has put the word out about this channel. Shout out to the fucking Arkandome, the best group chat in the world. They've had a very, very essential role in that. And dude, shout out to the Rabid Dog. I got to give him some credit too, man. I owe a lot of my like subscribers and people that I'm cool with. Like if it weren't for him and his channel, I wouldn't even know him. So got to give a shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to the Arkandome. All you guys, man. We did it, boys. We hit 200 out of that. And thank you. Thank you. Still fucking stopped up, dude. Chill until I got a golf show. Chill until 1 that I got a golf show. Nice. Lagging a bit. Yeah, it's a fucking... it's the Wi-Fi. I know. I'm going to make sure the Wi-Fi is turned off on this. I got to run my phone on data. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you're not paying for views and subs and you just coming out of the gate like cold, it's tough, man. You gotta catch something to get in the algorithm, or it's about the people you know and networking and all that stuff contributes to it. But it's tough, man. It's real fucking tough. The channel I had before had like 200, maybe a little bit more than that, between 250 and 300. But pretty much all of that was networking and word of mouth. And still, it was like only 250, 300. So it's really like, it's tough, man. It's tough to get a big channel on YouTube. But this is I'm proud of that, man. I'm fucking proud of that 200. And I gotta give a big shout out to y'all for the help getting me there. So yeah, man, that's what's up. The other announcement, man, y'all really gonna like that one. But just kind of getting warmed up here. Kind of just getting my head out of my ass before I really start this stream. God, I cannot clear this fucking sinus shit up, man. It's pissing me off. Need to keep drinking water. Keep trying to get good sleep. Do my little fucking workout every day. All right. I want to talk about UFC Vegas 67 here in just a minute. But while I am kind of up, how about these fucking NFL playoffs, dude? Holy shit. I mean, it's just been some fucking good quality football, man. They're going for it, dude. Every team has played like they want to fucking advance. Even Seattle, they got their fucking ass whooped by San Fran, but they were playing hard at first, man. This has been quality football. I do shit on the NFL a lot. I do think it is rigged at certain points for certain, like not every game is rigged, but I do think there's a team they want to win and push to win every year. I do truly believe that. But still, yet and still, the product on the field is top notch, man. There's been some crazy catches, crazy windings, just barely. How did he get that fucking second foot in before we went out of bounds? Touchdowns and just like fucking running backs just fucking second and third efforts. It's been fun to watch, man. I've been enjoying the NFL playoffs. I hope y'all have. All my capper buddies, I hope y'all been making money at it. Shout out to the general, the motherfucking leader of the Arkandome, Alex Ramirez. I know he had a nice parlay with what was it? I think he hit the Bills, the Bengals, and the Niners. So shout out to the general, man. Appreciate it, Bo. Yeah, dude, I seen that nice little parlay you hit. Greasy, dude. Greasy little parlay. Congrats, man. That was a good hit. Imagine if Detroit versus. I know, man. I know. Tough sledding, Bubba. Man, I want Detroit, man. I love the way y'all play that last game. And fucking, dude, thank you. Thank Lions out there. You know who you are. Big Show, Aaron, dude, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for keeping that motherfucker discount double check out of the playoffs and a chance to win the Super Bowl again. Thank you so much for that. Is one of my most loathed players. He's good. He's great. He might be one of the best to ever do it. I hate him. I hate that fucking no Cal. Can't stand him. So thank you for that. But I know that sucked, man. It's like it's so shitty when you don't like. It's not in your like you're not in control of your own destiny. Like even if you win, you still need help from other people, and it's up to the gods at that point. It's just that kind of sucks. But anyways, man. Yeah, dude. That fucking Jaguars game was insane. That's crazy, dude. To come back from what they were down 27-0, right? Like crazy historic comeback from the Jags, crazy historic collapse from the Chargers. They scored 3 points in the second half, dude. Literally just like one other score or one stop, and they win that game. Wild. I think they need to fire that coach. If they haven't already, they need to fire him. Dude, Bills were looking a little shaky last night for a second too. Now, they ended up winning the game. So it ended up being like no big deal. And I know that's a division rival. I understand how tough division rivals play each other. especially when there's a playoff, advancing in the playoffs on the line. But man, fucking Sean McDermott makes some sketchy game times. You want to talk about burning your timeouts foolishly? Like they're pretty fortunate to win that game, honestly. Like I think they're the better team. I think they end up looking better in the next game probably, but man, like they're fucking close to losing that game. They were trying to give they were trying to fucking give Miami that game. That was a wild game. Um fuck dude, my sweetheart team lost. Ravens went down. That's another one, man. Fucking Cincinnati. The Ravens they're down to their fucking practice squad on both sides of the ball. So many dudes hurt. Quarterback, forget about it. They barely had like Huntley was fucking hurt. Huntley, the quarterback that played was hurt. And they were considering like I can't remember what the third string dude's name is, but they were considering doing like a committee with those two. It's like Jesus Christ, man. Like Baltimore had no business in that game. And they almost fucking won it. Like dude, I don't know, man. I know they got a fucking good Baltimore has a good fucking pass rush, but man, I'm telling you, dude, I don't know. Cincinnati looking a little suspect there. Like they should have won that game by way fucking more. Both me and my wife went into that game just expecting the Ravens to get crushed. They gave us a little bit of hope because they played so fucking hard. Dude, Dobbins and ran their fucking asses off, dude. They have no receivers. They fucking double cover Andrews. Who's the wide receiver? Robinson? They didn't even have Jackson out there. Like Deshaun Jackson. Like what the fuck, man? They got safeties hurt. They got linemen hurt. It's like they had no business in that game. So Cincinnati, dude, I don't know, dude. I'm thinking the winner going to come from the NFC this year, man. I don't know. I don't even know. But there's a big old game tonight that will determine who plays the aforementioned San Francisco 49ers. The Giants balled out last night, dude. Daniel Jones balled the fuck out. That behind the back fucking pump fake handoff behind the back, that was sick. But yeah, there's a big old game, dude. Because the Giants won, they play Philly. Philly hosts the Giants, and San Francisco hosts the winner of this one, boys. Big old game tonight. I'm fucking nervous. I might throw up when I take a break and go to the bathroom, but it's going down, man. At Tampa Bay, I really don't like that we're favored. I'm passing on that game like a motherfucker. I just I don't like it. I think it's sketchy. I think there's going to be a lot of narrative in this game. I don't like going up against Brady in what could be his last run. I don't like that at all. We should win this game, but that is exactly the kind of game that the Cowboys usually lose. A game that we're favored in, that we should win, where I think we're overall the better team. It's Dak, man. I'm worried about him throwing fucking picks. I don't think that thumb was fully healed. I think he played a lot of the season with an injured thumb and has been trying to act like, oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Something ain't fine. There's way too many picks to be thrown. Bad decision making. Now, not all of them are his fault, but dude, some of them clearly were. Like, he can't put enough stank on some of those passes, dude. Just throwing these little soft ass passes for pick sixes. And it's just like that cannot be doing that in the playoffs. Not against Brady. You can't give that motherfucker a chance. Late in the game, you just asking for it, dude. So we got to clean that up. I don't know, man. I'm nervous for this game. Obviously, I want the Cowboys to win, but I don't like that we're the favorites. I'll tell you that. But it's a good one, dude. So whoever wins this game goes to San Fran. Philly hosts the Giants. And then yeah. Then the winner of those two games goes to the NFC Championship. So I'm pumped, dude. I'm fucking ready. I want to see Philly in the championship game, man. I want us to be Brady, get revenge on San Francisco, set up that fucking NFC Championship game in Philadelphia. Division rivals for the whole thing. Oh yeah, dude. That's what I got my fucking fingers crossed for. Woo! Woo! Oh, that'd be sick, dude. Hey, I'm not mad at that. Giants got the hot hand right now, man. And you already fucking know how the Giants do. I can't fucking stand those motherfuckers. But when they come into the playoffs as underdogs with a hot hand, look the fuck out. So yeah, man, if Philly comes in there rusty, if they got some bye week rust, oh buddy, are they about to fucking get it? That Philly secondary, that defense, you better be fucking ready, dude. Or Daniel Jones is gonna carve you up. That's gonna be a good ass game, man. That's just dude. Fucking Philly, man. It's like, yeah, you get the bye, but who you gotta play when you come out of that bye? Fucking red hot Giants. Division rival right back up in your grill. It's gonna be sick, dude. Hey, the man himself, dude. Appreciate it, man. Hey, man, shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Yeah, dude. I had a good week. Had a real good week of picks. But yeah, man, shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Hey, man, got Slaughter in the building. Might as well give him a little plug, right? If you're in the San Diego, Jesus Christ. If you're in the San Antonio area, Southtown 101, hit him up, man. Haven't plugged that in a while. That's the one, right? I got the name right. That's usually what I fuck up. Pretty sure it's Southtown 101, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, shout out to them. Yeah, had a good week of picks, dude. But yeah, I'm pumped for this NFL playoff shit. It's a good one, dude. I don't fucking know what happens tonight, dude. And I really don't like that we're favored. I think Dallas is on. I think the 49ers they're playing well. I think they're getting a little overhyped. They're getting a little overhyped like the last time they were in the fucking playoffs. Thank God, dude. I thought that was it. I just wanted to make sure. Nice, dude. Got him a burger. Nice, man. That's sick. Like fucking like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Go get you a Larry David. Go get you a fucking Big Show burger. Nice, man. Hell yeah. Heavy mushrooms. Nice. That's what's up, man. Well, I think this is a good time to just segue into the fucking 67 recap, dude. 24 minutes in. Shout out to 3 people in the building. Switch this up here. Yeah, man. The first card of the year. It's kind of like, dude, you're kind of a prisoner of the moment with something like this. It's the first card of the year. You've been fucking chomping at the bit for some fights and some UFC action. I think it delivered for the most part. For a card that didn't have a ton of name value, there were some couple crazy finishes, dude. So that was, from an entertainment standpoint, I was entertained. Like I said, if this card had taken place in the middle of the year, maybe it's not doesn't seem as cool, but man, it definitely like satiated my need for violence, and some motherfuckers got it, dude. A couple dudes got realmed badly. There was a crazy submission. There were some good finishes, good fights, good performances. I think we have a much better idea of where some of these dudes stand. Obviously, that you always get some kind of clarity after a fight card, but for some of these dudes, it's like, okay, this guy is that fucking dude. This guy is not. I feel like there was a lot of that on this card. I'm going to talk about it, go through the fights one by one, tell you how I do with my bets and my picks. But spoiler alert, your boy fucking killed it with picks. It's that dude. He is him. He is him. Okay. UFC Vegas 67. First card of the year. Thus and so, first breakdown of the year. Let's get right to it. This one, opening fight, I am so glad that I put the blinders on and stuck to my guns. I had thought about maybe betting the other way. I'm really glad I didn't, because the alarm, as soon as I saw this fight, I had to watch one, maybe two fights here before I made my pick. And like, we talk about patterns a lot in MMA. Well, not, I shouldn't say we, but it gets brought up quite often. And there was a pattern with Jimmy Flick. Just about every time he loses, he gets knocked the fuck out. He doesn't have a good chin. It's been proven not once, not twice, not three times. It's just like against a rangy dude with good striking. Like Charles Johnson has good boxing. I think some people were kind of salty about the Zalgas fight and were like, fuck this dude. Like Jimmy Flick is a likable dude. He's a good dude. And he's a guy that you want to win. You know what I mean? Like you want Jimmy Flick to come back after that layoff and beat a dude that you're like pissed got the nod over someone that you bet heavily. Just like, man, just a bad matchup for the dude. Like Charles Johnson got hands, man. He got pro boxer hands. Jimmy Flick can't take a punch. I mean, this is, dude, honestly, I think if we're honest with ourselves, this is a pretty fucking easy pick. I did bet Charles Johnson, but I did not do good with my bets. I think everyone, I don't know. I guess there's no way for people to know that, but I did not do good with my bets. I'll just say that. But I did have Charles Johnson in a parlay. That leg obviously cleared. I bet Charles Johnson by knockout. He got the knockout. I mean, he got it pretty early. Like that fight pretty much went down almost exactly like I thought it would. Morning. 50K. Dude, we tried to tell him, man. We tried to fucking tell him, dude. CJ round one, KO perfecto. Yep. Lobby, what's up? Jimmy Flick was taking a dive. Johnson inside the distance was money. It seemed like it, dude. Is like, all right, like here we go. It was a tough matchup to come back from. And like, look back at that, you're like, yeah, Durden's a good fighter. He fucking smoked him with a crazy flying triangle. It's like, that is a low percentage move. I'm not Mr. fucking statistician and percentages and numbers, and I'm kind of dumb with numbers, but that is a low percentage move. And Charles Johnson survived 3 rounds with Makayev. Kind of a no-brainer for me, honestly. But yeah, next fight. This one, I wanted Isaac Bulgarian in there. If that was Bulgarian, I think he might have beaten Argetta. Aguirre he just won't ready. Like he came in. Shout out to him for stepping in on short notice, but like Slaughter was saying on the last one, kind of he was trying to get a paycheck. I mean, he's making his UFC debut, but Argetta clearly had the more experience. He was a bigger, stronger guy, bigger, stronger wrestler. He kind of just put his wrestling shoes on and kind of ragdolled the dude. I think Dan Argetta, if he comes up against a dude with good takedown defense, he is going to get his fucking block knocked off, dude. He is going to get knocked the fuck out at some point. Like, dude, I don't know. Ah, man, if that was Bulgarian, I think he would have won. I was really liking Bulgarian at plus money, but it just didn't work out like that. Happens sometimes. This is a fight. This next fight coming up, this is a fight where I should have gone more heavily. I should have dialed in the submission with Tapology. On the show Friday, I had Nascimento by first round sub, and I decided that was what I was going to do. The problem was on Tapology, when I picked it earlier in the week, I had it by decision, and I didn't switch it. Thus and so, I had Nascimento by decision on Tapology. I killed it on Tapology this week, but I could have done even better if I had double checked it. Man, if you're on Tapology, go back and double check your picks, especially if you're someone that goes back and like adjusts it during the week. Like, not necessarily saying changing picks back and forth, but if you're someone that's like, okay, make a couple picks here, then go back and make a couple more picks. Dude, go back and double, triple check that motherfucker before you lock him in. Because if I had done that, I might have been even higher than I was. But yeah, all over Nascimento. I mean, looking back, it was a mismatch, but I think Hernandez had maybe I think he got subbed in his amateur career or something, but he did have a sub loss. And in my head, I was like, Nascimento is far and away the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu submission grappler you've ever faced. This one went more or less how I thought it was going to go, but I just my dumbass forgot to double check it, and that's what I get. That's what I get. But I did have Nascimento. He fucking just standing rear naked choked Carlos Hernandez, who's a tough fighter, but it's like Altamirano is a little fraudulent, and that's your best win is a split over him. I bet Hernandez and I won money on him in that fight, but it was take the money and run for sure, because I don't think either one of them are gonna do much. Maybe Altamirano, maybe he bounces back, and I know he won his last one, but yeah, this was another pretty fucking easy pick. Pretty easy for me. All right, so this was Bo's greasy little play. CJ KO, Johnson KO, Nascimento moneyline, Razak. Was it Razak and the Razak Hibiera fight to end in KO? Nice, dude. That's greasy. That's fucking awesome. Dude, those are the kind of bets I was making earlier this year. But that's sick, man. And that's what's up. This dude was impressive. This fight was good. The fight was impressive. The performance was impressive, rather. I'm frustrated because these were late bets. These were 2 late bets that I added, and they both busted. I got excited about Rubeski, thought he would get the knockout. It won't for a lack of trying, though. He was trying to fucking knock Fiore's block off, but Fiore's just a tough fucking New England bro. He's tough, bro. He took a whooping. He took a licking, but he kept on ticking, and it busted my fucking bets. But busted this prop, busted my parlay. I thought I got cute and was like, oh yeah, Johnson and Rubeski by KO. good odds. I mean, it looked like maybe a couple times Fiore turtled up and it's like, okay, Rebeski's gonna just lay it on and ref's gonna stop it, but it never got there. Never got to that point. So shout out to Fiore for being tough, being a fucking New England cartel fucking knucklehead, dude. Can take a whooping. So an important thing to note, Fiore's tough. Rebeski, dude, if you aren't tough, he's gonna fucking destroy you. And the way what I was impressed with is like Fiore's a good grappler, good Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I think he's a black belt, like a Henzo Gracie black belt, legit black belt. And Rebeski just ragdolled him, tossed him around, beat the shit out of him, landing some nasty fucking elbows, dude. Those short elbows. He would like Fiore was trying to control his head, but Rebeski would just jam his elbow in between his head and Fiore's and just drop short elbows on him. I like the ground and pound. I like the overall effort and performance. It sucks that he couldn't get the knockout. Just got to eat the crow with that. But it was he's an exciting prospect, man. Very well rounded, tough. Interested to see who they give him next and where he goes in the UFC because he's somebody to watch. A little bit of a character too, always cheesing, smiling, and beating the shit out of people. Pretty funny. Also, can speak a little bit of English, which is cool. Like he, shout out to him, man, for getting through that interview, that post fight interview. It's like clearly English isn't his first language, but you could tell he made the effort to learn enough English to say what he needed to say. And it's like, it's like, you're not, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying there. Yep. Got you. Right on. That's cool, man. So shout out to Rebeski. Rombeski, whatever. How is there a name in that? But yeah, shout out to him. Oh, nice. Well, you just you cleaned up, didn't you? This one, dude. Another one. So glad I went with my first instinct. I went back and forth a lot on this one, but when this fight first got announced, I first looked at it, gut instinct, knee jerk reaction was Al-Hassan. I had Al-Hassan by decision. He returned to Razak form. It's pretty much how he wins all his fights. I don't think he's ever won a fight by decision in the UFC. I think they're all like he's lost decisions, but when he wins, he chin checks motherfuckers. And another dude where it's just like, dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Hibiero and his parents, they are the three most annoying people in and around the UFC. I don't know how many more of those I can take. So let's keep this trend going where he just loses fights out his contract. We never have to see him again. It's not that I hate him. It's not that I wish any harm or anything upon his family. I'm sure they're all lovely people. They're annoying as fuck. I really don't have to keep hearing that. And it's like all that production and bullshit and like his mom and his dad like giving him this fucking speech. That was annoying. Just like, get the fuck in there, dude. All that, and then you just get whooped. You get fucking mollywopped by Al-Hassan. And it was a series of right hands, dude. The dude just didn't have the defense or the gas tank, really. I mean, had he ever been out of the first round? Hibiero? I don't think he had. It kind of showed. No, he had. I think, didn't he have like one, like 4-rounder or something? Or he got like a corner stoppage. Maybe I'm thinking of another fighter. But yeah, man, now, unfortunately, I don't think that tells us a whole lot about Al-Hassan because Hibiero was just kind of like a fraudulent debutante. I don't know how much you know what I mean? I don't know how much you can really take from that. Like I'm not about to be like overcorrect and be like, oh yeah, Al Hassan's back. He can do this, that. Nah, nah. I think he's still exactly where he was before. But if they give him another fucking jobber, like or another dude, like a greenhorn or a dude that ain't ready, like he's probably gonna fuck you up. Like Chaos Williams is incredibly powerful. I think the fighting at 185 has definitely done wonders for his durability. Um, just think at 170, the chin's too compromised. Like 15 more pounds of water and fluid around his brain. Like I think that is going to be good for him. The problem is he's undersized. So if he fights bigger middleweights, I think it's just going to be like more of the same. But dude, he wanted all the fucking smoke with Joaquin Buckley. He wants that fucking Buckley rematch. Dude, call him a bitch, call him a pussy, like over and over. He's a fucking pussy ass bitch. I want to fight that motherfucker again. It's like, God. Like you boys Buckley lit a fire under Razak, dude. But yeah, thank you, Judo Thunder. I hope that continues and we just get Hibiero up out of here. That shit is just obnoxious. It's different if you're winning. Like if you're winning, okay, and all the production and the soap opera shit is fine. But it's like if you're doing all that and then you're losing, it just looks so corny. Anyways, this was another no-brainer. Did exactly pretty much zero tape study for this to make this pick. I mean, it's not that Mendonce sucks. He looked like he's gonna like Basharat even said it after the fight. He's gonna win some fights, and he will. Like he's probably gonna get overlooked in the next one. Like they'll give him somebody like maybe another guy like him, like debuting undefeated, maybe has one loss, and I think he's gonna fucking probably knock him out. Like Basharat is a legit, solid, good prospect, dude. Mendonce he won't ready. Like he hadn't fought the level of competition. Basharat's too crafty and well-rounded. He kind of showed that. Definitely showed himself to be the better striker. More seasoned, knows his way around the octagon better. Way higher fight IQ. Some of the defensive concerns I have for Basharat are there. I'm still not completely convinced that he won't get his block knocked off at some point, but I don't think it's going to be by somebody like that. It's going to be, I think he might get knocked out as he moves up the rankings, but I think before too long, you're going to see a number beside Javid Basharat's name. He's a talented fighter, got a good head on his shoulders, so the fight IQ is really high, good striker, good, like really good distance control, distance management. And yeah, I like what I see so far. This one, great in the morning. That's a whew, I did not expect that. I knew the dude was going to win. Normally, like minus 1000s don't lose. The ones that do, you hear about because it's so crazy. It's like, oh my God, so and so cashed is like a plus, fucking 850 or whatever. But most of the time they win. If you're a minus 1000, most of the time you're going to win. I did say he was going to look like at least minus 500, and yeah, he looked like a minus 1000. Hany Barcelos had never been knocked out before, and he was a good fucker. Hany Barcelos is a good fighter with a good record. Good performances in the UFC, has upset some people. Like, Hany Barcelos is a solid fucking fighter and a tough fighter too, man. And he got sent to that fucking realm badly. This is, I mean, everyone should know this now. Umar Nurmagomedov is the real fucking deal. Knockout power, definitely has the grappling, cardio. Dude, he I don't want to start the future champ talk, but he's got the ingredients to start entering into that conversation sooner rather than later. I'm not saying he's there yet. I'm not going to say future champ yet, but he's got the ingredients where you can start to entertain that conversation sooner rather than later. Next fight. Boys, this was my one fucking hiccup on the card. One goddamn hiccup. I was very confident in Puna. I was just fucking wrong. Just got to eat crow. There's no other way to put it. I overlooked Kopylov. I should have known he was a better striker. We've seen Puna get outsmarted by craftier strikers before. It's crazy to say that Brendan Allen is that, but I mean, I should have known Kopylov was that too. Was the cleaner, more technical striker. I did not expect him to just body Puna like that, literally. That fucking roundhouse to the body, dude. Shin to fucking liver. It'll fuck you off. No, dude. I'm not going to say I've ever been kicked in the body by someone like Roman Kopylov's skill level, but I've been kicked hard in the body before. That shit fucking sucks. And just like I've never felt it quite like that, but like, I just remember like any of y'all ever been fucking kicked or punched real hard in the body, that look on Puna's face, that's the one. Where it's just like, dude, you can try and be a tough guy and try and like smile through certain kinds of pain when you get punched or like hit or something, but that kind of shit, it's a kind of a sting, like an internal sting that you cannot have a poker face with. It just like, just like that look that just, God, this shit, brutal looking, dude. Brutal knockout by Roman Kopylov. Big old play to crow for me. Son of a bitch. You know, I should have known, man. I got cute. Hawaiian punch. Ugh. Fuck. So, yeah. 0 for 3 on bets. I'm 0 for 3 on bets. I'm about to fucking lose it all. But Dan Ige is my saving grace. Dan Ige kept me from losing everything. It was my most confident pick on the card. I had 2 parlays with Ige. Should have had more. Should have had straight bets on Ige. I knew he was going to knock out Jackson. I should have bet that. I'm kicking myself for not betting that. Should have just bet Charles Johnson by KO, Ige by KO. I don't know why I thought that Damon Jackson would last. I am stunned at a lot. In fairness, a lot of people knew this was going to happen too. It's not like I'm the only one. It's like everyone else was on Damon Jackson. I'm just saying, I was surprised of like, I'm not talking about somebody like Mills. Like Mills interviewed Damon Jackson, like he's riding with his boy. I understand that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people that like were looking at it from like an unbiased point of view, like taping it, like thinking about it. Like, how could you get to Damon Jackson beating Dan Ige? I have a suspicion. This is what I think it was. Because if it weren't for this, there's no way you would even consider picking him. It's the fucking hype around the Renzo Gracie Philly guys. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hate on them or the people that support them. It's not shade, but that's what it was. If he didn't beat Pat Sabatini, ain't no fucking way any of those motherfuckers are picking Damon Jackson. But to them, oh, Sabatini, he is a beast, bro. He is the future, bro. And then he whoops him, and it's like, oh, shit, Damon Jackson is that dude. No, the fuck he's not. Pat Sabatini was not undefeated. He had like 3 losses to fucking jobbers. So Pat Sabatini was overhyped. You overhyped the win over Pat Sabatini by Damon Jackson. But if you'd actually been watching UFC and didn't have your fucking head up your ass, you would have known that this was a mismatch and one of the easiest, if not the easiest pick on the card. Dude, Damon Jackson got fucking the shit that Dan Ige did to him. Fucking Kevin Aguilar did that to him in LFA. Like, what are we talking about here, dude? There's levels to the game, boys. This was one of the easiest, if not the easiest picks on the cards. I had to do 0 fucking tape study for this. 0. I've seen all Dan Ige's fights. I've seen Damon Jackson fights. I told you your boy was the Ige whisperer, dude. And that's 4-0. Wins, losses, doesn't matter. Your boy knows how to pick a Dan Ige fight. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Thank you, Dan Ige. I didn't lose everything. Dan Ige got me most of my ass back. Had a rough night of betting, but this kept me from taking a total fucking bath. Javid, Nascimento, Ige, that cashes. Thank the fuck Christ. I mean, good Lord. Give me something. Give me fucking something, boys. Before you reloaded on Ige. I know, right? No, exactly, dude. All right, show, man. Have a good one, dude. Appreciate you stopping through. Bet more. I mean, yeah, in the right spots. Like I said, I understand Mills, riding with the dude he just interviewed, like showing him support, staying on code with Jackson. Like that's cool. I'm not hating on that. But I'm talking about people that like had no fucking horse in the race, just breaking it down like they would any other fight. Like you didn't even need to tape this one, dude. Like Damon Jackson fighting Chan Sung Jung, Mavsar, and fucking who is the other fucking real tough fight he had? Josh Emmett. Surviving 3 rounds with Josh Emmett. Surviving 3 rounds with, well, I mean, Mavsar is kind of a decisionator, but like that's why his takedown defense is only 50%. It was definitely higher before the Mavsar fight. Fucking Evloev took him down 9 times, boys. So yeah, your fucking takedown defense percentage is going to drop. And I bet that's why some people picked him too. Jackson. Oh, well, Danny get takedown percent like 50%. Takedown defense 50%. It's like, okay, yeah, against Evloev. Maybe the best grappler in the fucking division. Okay. So fucking easy. I'm kicking myself for not going heavier on Ige. Kicking myself, boys. Now, this one, I kind of told you about this one too. And I did get a little late action on Strickland. I'm not counting it. It wasn't a bet that I was confident making on Friday, so I am not going to track that on here. But I did put a late bet in on Strickland. I got him at plus 108. So I'm still going to brag about it a little bit, but I'm not going to count it towards my wins and losses. It was very, very late action. But I said it on the show Friday, man. Unless Strickland gets knocked out, I don't see how he loses this fight. And him at light heavyweight, nah, he won't get knocked out. Imavov couldn't even knock out Buckley. Buckley's been slumped before, man. Buckley just got like, dude. So yeah, what sketched me out and why I originally didn't want to bet Strickland was because of the short notice. But full camp, they wouldn't even made this fucking fight, dude. I don't even think they would have made it, honestly. I know they're not that far apart in rank, like Imavov's 12, Strickland's 7. Look at, again, just like Dan Ige, look at who Strickland's been fighting. Look at who Strickland's been fighting compared to who Imavov's been fighting, having close fights with. Strickland's fighting all top 10, fought the fucking champion, fought someone who just fought for a title. Like, guys, like this was kind of an easy pick. People bought into the Imavov hype. Yes, he's great. He's French, Russian, strike off for that. He's smooth on the feet. He's great grappling for this, but he ain't got the cardio. He ain't got the defense, dude. Strickland exposed his defense. And Strickland is not someone that's known for his power either. So, like, again, just little too much hype on Imavov. But I'm not gonna be like nanny boo boo. I fucking bet Strickland late, so ha ha. I didn't lose anything really. So with the late bet on Strickland, I got most of my money back. But I'm not counting that, man. Like I didn't put that out on Friday. I'm not gonna act like ha ha. See, nah. I lost. Almost a whole unit. Danny got me most of it back. And Strickland pretty much got it all back, but no, I'm not counting that. So that brings my total on the year. That's added to the bets that I lost, or the bet that I lost with the on the Tank Davis card. So that brings me total. I'm tracking my boxing and UFC bets together. That brings me to minus 1.2 units for the year. Oh well. Now, that's the bad. Let's talk about the good. I'm a noob gambler. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm learning. Your boy been predicting for a little while, and he was back to form. My prediction game roars back to life. I went 10-1, one of my higher Tapology scores ever, and it got me 21st place in the world. There's worse UFC predictors out there. I'm not saying I'm going to hit 10-1 every fucking week. Hell no. But there's worse UFC predictors out there. Like and subscribe. Do these every week, boys. Full card. So yeah. Killed it with the picks. And also won me the weekly Pub Sports Radio UFC Pick'em contest. So once again, shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. And also, because I'm a member over there, I was eligible for the bonus. So your boy did not go away empty-handed. I lost money on my bets, but I ended up winning money with this contest here. Like I said, because I'm a member, I was eligible for this, this bonus money, which was sick. So shout out to Jeff Slaughter for the instant payment. No PayPal issues. Crazy, right? All the issues that are going on with PayPal. Yeah, there won't no issues. Payment received instantaneously. So thank you for that. And shout out to them. All right. Boys, I am going to hit the head. I've been fucking chugging water and sucking down coffee, and I have to just hit the John. So I'm going to be back, and then I've got a special announcement to make. All right? So stay tuned for that. I shan't tarry. What am I doing? Here we go. All right, boys, I'm fucking back. I'm back and I got a special fucking announcement. I hope y'all ready for this one. Hope you're ready for this one, gents. Okay. So you can see on the banner, I'm going to do a little preview of UFC 283. But it's just going to be a little preview, boys. And let me tell you why. Change this. Going to take a brief look at UFC 283. But the reason that this says preview and not breakdown is for a certain reason. That reason is this. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your boy, this guy, will be making a special guest appearance on none other than fucking Aaron the Dog MMA show. Tomorrow, your boy will be there with Aaron the Dog, and we're going to break down UFC 283. Huh? Y'all like that? What y'all think about that shit? So, yeah, man. Shout out to Aaron the Dog. Shout out to the Arkin Dome. I'm fucking pumped, dude. So, yeah, I'm going to look at this 283 briefly. Going to kind of go over, give you my general thoughts. But I'm going to do some tape study. And I'm going to save my real juicy breakdowns and my real deep thoughts on that show tomorrow. So make sure y'all subscribe to Aaron the Dog MMA. Make sure y'all show up tomorrow and show that dude support. Shout out to the fucking Arkin Dome. I'm going to be plugging the shit out of it. I'll probably put a tweet out about it. So yeah, man. Very excited for that. Very honored to be asked to do that, and I'm pumped for it. What's up, Real News? Boom. You like that? I'm excited, man. Yeah, dude. Oh, make sure, on that note, man, go check out the last stream. The last stream Aaron did was with Gordo Gambles. It was fucking awesome, man. It was good shit. Looking forward to hearing them again. Hope that they end up doing that for one of the cards in the future. That'll be sick. But yeah, dude, I'm excited, man. I haven't really I've really just glanced at it, dude. I'm gonna do that here in a second, but the main event and the co-main event, we can definitely talk about that a little bit and give you some. I can give you some of my general thoughts on that. But I'm excited for the show tomorrow, dude. So as you can see there on the screen, UFC 283 takes place this weekend in Brazil. I believe it's Rio. But what we can do here in a second, I'm going to fucking reload this thing. And then I'm going to pull up Tapology. Can look at the fight card. Just going to give you some general thoughts. Just some little teaser thoughts, boys. Like I said, I'm going to save the real breakdown for mañana. And yeah, man, y'all go subscribe to Aaron the Dog. Dude's got a great channel. He knows his shit. Very entertaining. And been around for a little bit, dude. Another dude that's been grinding and doesn't get nearly the fucking support and like live viewership that he deserves. So man, make sure you'll go subscribe to that channel, check him out, show him support. Yeah, man, he's one of the real ones around here, and I'm honored. So let's look at this shit, dude. Let's take a quick look-see. Let's tease this fucking UFC 283 out. Perhaps while smoking upon some fine collie. Prelims is what I'm really going to have to dive into. That co-main is frustrating. It's frustrating to have to, frankly, to have to pick that fight and to have to watch that fight. I don't need to see anybody fight 4 times. And I get really annoyed when people are like, I could watch them fight 100. I don't want to watch anybody fight 100 times. Keep it fucking pushing, dude. Okay. Let's pull up the UFC 283 fight card. Let me just take a little look. Like I said, I'm really gonna dig into this meal tomorrow on Aaron's stream. But I just want to kind of take a peek at it real quick and give y'all my general thoughts. This is not going to be a super duper long stream, boys. I got a bunch of tape study to do and some other things to take care of. So let me briefly take down this overlay. Don't kill me just yet, show. And pull this up, present. Share screen. Chrome tab. Yes. Well, they changed that whole thing around. I changed the to present windows. Okay. Oh, let me change this too. Let just so anyone that comes in here knows, just in case anybody missed that fucking announcement, dude. Edit. This is this. This is a fucking ticket. God, this computer's slow. So, like I said, this is a little teaser. This is a little teaser, gents. If you want to find out what my real picks are and what I really feel about these fights, you got to tune in tomorrow. You got to subscribe to Aaron the Dog MMA. That's a requirement. Because if you don't, I'm going to find you. And that's some strong words. Nah, but seriously, subscribe to his channel and tune in tomorrow, man. Because that's when I will have done my tape study by then, and I can give you my my real semi-intelligent thoughts on the fights and the breakdowns. But we can at least kind of just peek at it here. Like this one, I can't even tell you anything about it. Just gonna have to do the tape study. Don't recall either of these guys, and maybe if they've been on a contender fight or so or a UFC fight, I can't remember. Can't remember. Again with this one, like knee jerk is probably Stamen, but I gotta do some tape study with that one, man. So I can't really I can't say too much about it because I just sound stupider than I already do. Man, this one's greasy. This is so greasy. Another one I gotta do some more. I gotta look at it somewhat. Like this last card was pretty chalky, and I did not have to do a lot of tape study. I did on a couple fights, like with the Argueta fight, I had to tape that. But dude, like the main card, like Razak, Hibiero, I went back and watched the Hibiero Contender Series fight. Dan Ige, Damon Jackson, no tape study. Oh, I got Rocky Pennington right too. I need to go back and watch that fight though. But not to jump back, but I need to go back and watch that one. I did pick Rocky. So I'm fully admit that my perception of how that fight went down was skewed. I think just whether you're conscious about it or not, it's just like it just happens. So I need to go back and watch that. It was really close, but for the pick, yeah, I'll take the Rocky pick, but I didn't really have to do any tape study. That wasn't an Ige, Jackson, just automatic. Even Strickland, Imavov, I didn't really have to tape that. Not really. But with these, like Marcos Oliveira, Lacerda Stamen, Nunes, Farron, I'm going to have to tape all of those. And I'm going to save this one. I'm going to save this one for tomorrow. The Worley Alves and Nicholas Dalby. I know who I'm picking in that fight. But if you want to find out who, you got to tune in tomorrow to Aaron the Dog. So, McKinney and Bonfim. Pretty sure I know who I'm picking in that one too. But I need to do tape study just to confirm. Both Bonfim brothers fighting on this card. Heavy Brazilian card. Yeah, there's yeah. That's another one where it's like I know who won forward. This one, dude, is a hasty little matchup, man. I've seen all of Lazez's UFC fights. Bonfim, I got to tape. Name sounds familiar. Think I might have watched a fight or two, or maybe I'm thinking of the other Bonfim. But I need to tape both of those barrages. God, that is crazy, Vitiligo. Moises and Costa will probably be picking Moises, but kind of need to Kind of need to tape Costa a little bit just to be sure, but I'm probably going with Moises. That one's a pretty easy pick. What the fuck is this? What in the fuck is this? That is what what sort of a what kind of a thing with this? This is you shouldn't be fighting. You are a fucking fraud. Fraud washed, probably should be retired by now, Braj. How do what in the fuck? You tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like 10 years ago, it wouldn't get made. But it's 2023. You can't even say a shell. He's like not even an exoskeleton. Like, when the fucking like a cicada like sheds its exoskeleton, it's like you can kind of see what it looks like, but it's kind of cracked and like broken and like kind of like a shattered, like half formed exoskeleton. Like that's what he's like a cracked exoskeleton of Shogun and like this fucking fraud. Ah, God, no. I will. That's a big old pass. I will not. This, I'm gonna save that for tomorrow too. That one is, dude, fucking. Uh, that's a wild fight. That's a fucking wild fight. It's actually, I can't really hate on the matchmaking there, dude. I think that one has a lot of variables. A lot. Both of them kind of have similar weaknesses, but the other one, I don't really know if they're the guy to exploit it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like they're both kind of chinny, but it's like, is Craig gonna fucking chin Walker? Like probably not. Could Walker knock out Craig? Yeah, for sure. But on the ground, I don't fucking know how it's gonna go. Like, I mean, I favor Craig from his guard, but like Walker's dangerous, man. I don't. That's a whew, whew. That is a grease spot. That is a grease fire right there, boys. Raj is the homie. That's my fucking homegirl, dude. Like, dude, brutal. That's brutal. That's a brutal matchup, dude. Um, Gilbert Burns and Neil Magny. Man, that's a good fight. Burns Magny is a good fight, man. I I'm boys, I'm gonna have to tape it. I'm just gonna have to tape it. I am super duper familiar with Burns. I'm super duper familiar with Magny. Because of that, I'm gonna have to tape and look for some of these little details. Little details in the fight. I can tell you right now, there if you're not a casual fan, you should be pretty familiar with Gilbert Burns and Neil Magny. They both have enough name value and staying power, and they've both been in enough big fights and had enough memorable moments that it's like I'm gonna have to look at certain matchups and especially look at their fights recently because they're both in their 30s. They're both like it says Gilbert Burns is number 4. I really think he's like a top 10. And the same with Magny. I know he's technically number 11. Like I think they're pretty like yeah, Burns has had a little bit more success, I guess, but like man, Magny's been around for a while. Like I could see a couple different scenarios transpiring in this one, and I just gotta kind of look at that one a little bit closer, which I will be doing. The rest of the day today, I'm gonna take care of my chores around here, and then I will be doing tape study. And then tomorrow, like you can see on the screen, I will be guest appearing on the one and only Aaron the fucking Dizzle. Aaron the Dog MMA. I'm going to be there tomorrow. We're going to talk about UFC 283. Make sure you guys all show up, subscribe to that channel, give it a like, give it a view, or I'll snap your fucking necks. And then you won't even be alive to do any viewing or liking. What do you think about that? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so this co-main event, I don't want to get mad, but I feel like I'm going to get mad. I feel like I'm going to start getting mad. What up? Shout out to the fucking general, the leader of the Arkandome, our fearless leader. What's up, dude? I was putting you over earlier, man. Congrats on your on hitting your NFL bet or bets. So yeah, man. I know the general will be there tomorrow. Yeah, general, just giving a little preview here. Tomorrow on Aaron's show, I'll give my proper breakdowns. I'll save the good shit for mañana. But this one, man, it's not a meritocracy thing. It's not like, oh, he doesn't deserve it. That's not what it is. It's just like the shit's played out. To me, it's played out. It's reached the point of diminishing returns. Enough was enough with the trilogy. Like, I feel like there should never be more than a trilogy fight. We can be like, oh, Pacquiao, Marquez, it was getting tired. And if it weren't for that fucking face first knockout, you'd have been fucking sick of it. I'm sick of this one, man. Don't nobody need to fight 4 fucking times. You should have made Figueiredo Pantoja. You should have given Pantoja his fucking rematch. He's ranked number 2. He has 2 fucking wins over Brandon Moreno. And he has a fucking win over Kai Kara France. Granted, there is amateur, but still. I mean, yeah, I'm biased. I'm a fucking huge Pantoja stan. He's my favorite flyweight. But it's for good reason. He's a fucking beast. And he has 2 wins over the guy that's been a 2-time champion. But now we get this 4th fucking fight. It's like, nah, man, this was lazy. This was lazy to me. It's like, well, they've had 3 good ones. Like, nah, dude, keep it pushing, man. This is why people talk shit about that fucking division. It's like, because you see the same shit over and over. We had fucking 2 fights with Figgy and fucking Benavidez, who shouldn't have even like, if Figueiredo had missed weight, you wouldn't even had a rematch, man. So it's just like, flyweight is so stale because of this bullshit on top, man. It's fucking top heavy. It's top heavy as a motherfucker. We need to keep the shit from stagnating. This shit is stagnation. Because what if Moreno was, oh, he won it. Now let's see if Davison can win it back. This back and forth, gay ass little seesaw, changing hands, it's so exciting. It's like, no, this shit is gay. And I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Should have been Pantoja. Should have been all Brazilian, co-main event. It was a pure marketing thing. Pure just fucking whack corniness. Anyways, as far as the breakdown, I don't really fucking know who's going to win the fight. Like I said, I'm honestly kind of sick of the fucking, now it's a quadrilogy. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. What is this shit? I don't even care. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Oh, he barely won this one. Oh, he choked him out. Oh, he fucking, like, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking, one of them's going to win. One of them's going to win and then get whooped by Pantoja. How about that? So, yeah, that was really like making Moreno versus Kai Kara France for the interim championship was fucking whack. That should have been, Pantoja should have been in that. Anyways, man. All right. Main event. Teixeira and Jamal Hill. Boys, this is the toughest fight to pick for me. But after the fact, it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to be close. I really don't see this being another war. I see one of these fighters winning in absolutely dominant fashion. I know we all said that in the last one, either Jiri knockout or Glover submission. I really feel even stronger that this will be a Jamal Hill knockout or a Glover submission. Jamal Hill has been exposed twice now for having he big ups his grappling so fucking much, and then just like, you're making Thiago Santos look like a grappler, bro. You are not that dude on the mat. Glover is that dude. He is him. If Jamal Hill gets taken down and Glover takes his back, it is a wrap. And Glover gets the belt back. If Jamal Hill connects on one of those fucking tactical nukes, it's a wrap. Like, Glover has used up his 9 lives with that chin returning, because he almost got knocked out like 3 or 4 times against Jiri. And Jiri, like, Jamal Hill is more composed on the feet than Jiri. Jiri is a fucking wild man. Like, he is ridiculous and sloppy as fuck. Hill is way tighter with the boxing. So I feel very, very strongly that this fight will not go the distance. One of these dudes is going to get finished. It's just way too binary. I know that some people are going to say that's lazy. I don't need to go back and watch Jamal Hill versus Paul Craig and Thiago Santos versus Jamal Hill to tell you, if that's Glover, oh, buddy, are you getting choked? Oh, my God. Maybe not the Paul Craig one, because that's like Craig in his guard. Like, that's not Glover's game. If Glover gets on top of you, he has got a nasty back take, and that rear naked choke is something else. So yeah, if Hill gets taken down and Glover ends up on top, it's over. If Jamal Hill connects clean, it's over. I know that's like maybe an oversimplification, but I feel even more strongly about that sort of binary, whatever, like the possibilities of how this fight's going to end. Yeah. Glover's chin ain't going to make it 5 rounds. Hill's grappling ain't going to make it 5 rounds. Glover's got cardio and grappling 4 days. He's a pretty good wrestler too. So I don't know, man. I'm going to give you my pick tomorrow while I fucking knock my entire desk over. While I chest bump my desk and knock it the fuck over. I'm going to give you my pick tomorrow on Aaron the Dog. But, dude, might just be flipping a damn coin, boys. Glover just has a dodgy chin. And Hill is a fish out of water on the ground compared to Glover Teixeira. Jesus Christ. It's not even close. I mean, Glover ain't no punk on the feet, dude. Glover's got good boxing on the feet, but if you box him with Jamal Hill, you're going to get knocked out. That's on the feet, it is Hill all day. On the mat, it is Glover all day. This one's going to get violent, and it's going to end violently. I think it's going to end violently early. I think the belt, we're having Newt being crowned in like the first round, maybe in like the first minute. Like, if they come out, Hill swing, not even a crazy one, but like uncorks the fucking right hand, and Glover hits a reactive double and takes the back, it could be over just like that. Like fucking Aljo Corey Sandhagen, just over before it even starts. Conversely, hey, dude, we've seen Glover go out there and get sat down 30 seconds into a fight. He's known for that happening and coming back and winning, and it happened kind of in the Jiri fight. But dude, you can only go to the well with that so many times. Like Glover Teixeira he's been knocked out several times now. Got knocked out badly by Gus, beaten severely and knocked out by Gustafsson, slumped by Anthony Johnson. He's susceptible to big punches. Jiri's a big puncher. Hurt him several times. Didn't he get hurt by Kutalaba? Didn't he get hurt by Carl Roberson? Like, Jamal Hill is in his prime. And does he put some fucking pepper on those punches? Like, he's too long. Like, if he connects clean once or twice, it's going to be over for Glover. I'm not going to say it will be over for Glover. He puts too much stank on his punches, and Glover's chin is just not there anymore. He's old and chinny, but dude, if he gets that takedown, Jamal Hill is going to get strangled. What up, player? Calendar time? Shit, chilling. Back in action. That's what's up, dude. Well, shit, boys. Y'all smoke some weed? I got some weed right here. Devin, boy, what the fuck you doing here, man? Let's see what we got. Boys, shout out to my fake sponsor. Got some great fake sponsors lately, dude. Who is it? Can't even remember the name. Grassroots and the other growing company. But shout out District Cannabis. Shout out to District Cannabis. Probably the best grower in the District of Columbia. Certainly my favorite. Layer Cake. District Cannabis is known for their cherry Kim and their gelato cake. The layer cake is proper. My favorite kind of strain, just 60-40 indica hybrid. Just great for daytime usage, and also if you fucking dose up at night, it'll lull you to sleep. So that's my favorite kind of strain, dude. The one you can use all fucking day. So yeah, shout out to District Cannabis for the layer cake and for paying me to smoke it in my fucking dreams. And then shout out to, pretty sure it's Grassroots, although I fucked that up the other day. But shout out to Grassroots for the Cactus OG, which is also a lovely little strain. Indeed. Herbal medicine, doctor prescribed herbal medicine for what ails me. Cheers. Y'all ever seen that movie Layer Cake? That Daniel Craig movie? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, dude. It's like a good I can't remember if it's a Guy Ritchie movie or not. It's like a good, like, that kind of style, like a kind of non-linear storytelling, like crazy British crime thriller action kind of crime caper. Did I blaze up at work? At the restaurant. I have blazed up pretty much everywhere I've worked. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. The one job that I did not smoke before I went to, because it was too stressful, and I wouldn't have been able to function was Chipotle. Chipotle is the worst job I've ever had, and I did not feel comfortable enough doing it stoned. But yeah, I have pretty much smoked at every other goddamn job I've worked at in some way or another. Either before, after, during. Yeah. Your boy's a fucking sneak-a-toke master. Shout out to the 10 people in the building, man. That's what's up, man. What's up? Shit, I just look up and it's a damn party. What's going on, boys? How y'all doing, man? Just having a casual toke, kind of going over these fights briefly. I'm going to really dig into them tomorrow. You see that across the bottom? I'm honored and privileged to announce that I will be guest appearing tomorrow on Aaron the Dog MMA, and I'm going to really get into this shit. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out mañana. But just glancing at this card, I'm gonna have to do me a lot of tape study, especially on the prelims. Good Lord. Chad, yeah, L. Party time. It's a damn party now. Shout out to the 10 people in the building. Oh yeah, you better believe it. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Real tight. Super tight butthole, man. This fucking layer cake and cactus OG is fucking tight butthole. So yeah, man. 10 people in the building, man. What y'all think? What y'all think about this 283? What's your favorite fight? Who's getting robbed? Who's getting performance of the night? Who's getting knockout of the night? What do y'all think, man? I'm just kind of teasing it out there today. I'm going to really break it down tomorrow. It's my first appearance on his show tomorrow, man. I got to bring my A game. Got to do my homework. Got to do my research. Got to do my preparation so I don't sound fucking stupid, you know? There's some good fights, though, dude. You look at the fucking main card. The main card is real tasty, boys. Like I said, I don't care for the co-main myself. I'm just sick of it. And I'm also a massive Pantoja stan, so I'm just kind of a salty-ass hater. You're just jealous. Yeah, I am. I am jealous that Moreno got the belt, even though he lost to Pantoja twice, and that he got the fucking crack at the interim title when he fucking shouldn't have it because he just fucking lost. But whatever, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm rooting for Figueiredo. I can tell you that. I don't know who's going to win that. I don't really know who I'm going to pick, but I'm rooting for Figueiredo. I'm an ex-Figgy stan. I mean, Moreno's the goods, dude. He looks so good in that second fight, man, in that rematch. But Figueiredo was also kind of at death's doorstep the day before. So, dude, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, man. I haven't been paying super close attention to like how their training camps have been going or what their situation is. I know Moreno was at Glory, and he was fucking like holding Krause down and like, you know, it's me, Krause, is me and you versus the world, bro. He was on that shit. So it was like, ooh. But yeah, there's a couple, man, as far as betting, dude, I don't even fucking know. There's a couple spots that I'm looking at. Like I said, I will unveil that more tomorrow. This is just kind of a teaser, a little preview of this. But there's a couple spots that I'm looking at, man. I'm gonna change things up a little bit too. I'm not gonna go as parlay heavy on this one. I'm gonna kind of just make some straight picks. I mean, straight plays, straight bets. Whether they end up being slight favorites or dogs. Some props that I'm gonna look at, but as far as parlaying, nah, that kind of fucked me up last week. That's kind of I need to kind of learn from that mistake, man. Like I hit a couple greasy, nasty little parlays this past year, but I'm not gonna say it was like all beginner's luck. Like, you know, they were carefully thought out, but it might have been a little beginner's luck. And I just like I don't need to be so confident that I'm always gonna hit those. And it's not like I made any crazy parlays. Like they were just like 2-leggers, 3-leggers. The 3-legger hit, but I got burned on a couple. I don't know. I just need to be smarter, man. Just growing pains, dude. Rookie mistakes. But I can't keep leaning on that, dude, because um it's not my rookie year anymore. Last year was my rookie year. This is my sophomore year. I mean, I'm still an amateur for sure, big time amateur. But like I can't really say I'm starting this over and over. Ears on Jamal Hill. It's goddamn to me, dude, it's about as close to a 50-50. What the fuck? Okay, I need to take this down. Sorry, boys. My Wi-Fi strength is getting crushed right now. Let me get this beautiful Big Show picks overlay back up. Now, sorry, I wanted to share the screen, but it's just fucking with me. Chad Yale. Yeah, so yeah, we can talk about that for a second. What do y'all think about that, man? We all think about Francis leaving, Jones versus Gane now. It's pretty, dude. Considering all the shit with Jones, like it has been literally 10 fucking years since that dude first said that he was going to move up to heavyweight. 10 years. Cain Velasquez was the champion the last time John Jones said that he was going to move up. The first time he said he was going to move up to heavyweight. So here we are, a fucking decade later. So it takes 10 years for John Jones to move up to heavyweight, but all this shit happened. Like he's been talking about it now, even recently. All fucking last year, it was Jones versus Stipe being targeted for UFC 281. Jones and Stipe have agreed to fight. So it's like, in the back of my head, I'm still kind of like, dude, until the fucking fight has been like officially announced and like they start doing like promos and shit for it, I can't fully believe it. Because I've been hearing the same thing year after year after year after year. Oh, Jones is going to move up and fight this dude. Oh, Jones is going to fight Francis. Oh, he's in negotiations. He was talking about fight Francis at the end of fucking 2021. So forgive me for not being like, awesome, dude. Let's fucking like just jump. Like it's probably going to happen. It sounds like it. This is like the closest and the realest that it's actually sounded to happening thus far. But it's kind of tough to just take their word for it, especially John Jones, considering how much of a flake he's been with actually like returning and fighting at heavyweight. But I guess if you want to hypothetically just say, yeah, this is real, it's going to happen, like we can break it down or try and talk about it. Like I honestly have no idea how that fight goes because there's so many question marks on the Jones side. You know what I mean? John's been out for fucking 2 years. The last time John fought was in 2020 against Dominic Reyes, and dude, looked like the game was catching up to him. Y'all seen Dominic Reyes recently? It's not good. It's pretty much toast. And that guy is like taking you to the brink. That's the worst. The worst John Jones has looked is against Dominic Reyes. Struggled to take him down early. So you can look at this a couple different ways. Like, yeah, look, John Jones is a way better wrestler than Francis Ngannou, but Ciryl Gane is way more dangerous than Reyes. He moves better. He hits harder. His defense is way better. So he's faster, the same age or younger, and hits harder. He's younger than Jones. Ciryl Gane's younger than Jones. Fresher. I know John hasn't taken a ton of damage, but I'd say he's taken more than Ciryl. And it's the layoff, too. At a new weight class, what's he going to look like with all that weight? There's just a lot of question marks, man. Oh, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Yeah, I just want to let people know I'm gonna be there. Get the word out. I'll probably put a tweet out about it too. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that shit, man. But it's tough to kind of you just kind of have to like you have to break it down based on only the knowledge that you have so far as like the stylistic matchup, because you just don't know what you're going to get from Jones. If Jones comes in and he looks like John Jones usually does when he comes back, it could be a rough night for Gon. If he goes in wrestling heavy and just takes him down over and over and over, but Gon doesn't just stand there and let you take him down. Like, I don't think he was expecting that from Francis. He's going to be expecting the takedown game from John. Don't get that twisted. Now, what I worry about more than anything, honestly, is Fernando Lopez and the game planning. Because that was very poor game planning and piss poor corner advice, and the reason that Cyril Gane lost that fight. I'm sorry. I know I should be blaming Cyril Gane, but like, he should have been telling him, dude, you need to win this round, not get the finish. I think that was a big time fuck up. But on the feet, man, John Jones is not a better striker than Cyril Gane on the feet. Because John looks good on the feet against these tiny dudes, against dudes that used to fight at middleweight and older, like Spike TV generation fighters, like Chuck Liddell era fighters. That's not Cyril Gane, man. He's the new breed. And yeah, I don't think he's going to fight John the same way he fought Francis. Francis didn't do jack shit to him on the feet. You think John's just going to smoke him on the feet? I don't think so, man. John was looking sketchy on the feet against Dominic Reyes. Cyril Gane's so much better than that. So yeah, I don't honestly know how the fight's going to go down, man. There's too many variables with John being out for 2 fucking years and the shit he's gone through too. And it's, hey man, this isn't taking 2 years off. You come back and you're in your early 30s. Now you're almost on the wrong side of 35 and coming back heavy. What's the dude going to look like, man? What's it going to look like when Gane's burying that fucking front kick in his guts? I don't know, dude. I don't know. See you soon, boy. You will. Oh my God, I'm going to be right up in your face. It's going to be awesome, dude. I can't wait. I cannot. There's the, you speak of the devil and he will appear. Y'all be ready, man. Are y'all fucking ready for this shit? Bro, I'm trying not to be that dude because I'm so much of a fucking Cyril Gane stan. But dude, oh God, because if I am this close to just fucking running my mouth so much about how Cyril Gane is going to style on John. But like, and I can't stand John, but I'm gonna fucking not sound like a total stan boy and just say that I honestly don't know though, man. I don't know how it's gonna happen. But on the feet, that's a tough matchup to get up off the couch. And I don't give a shit if he says he's been training. He's been lifting weights. John's been lifting fucking weights. That's all he's been doing. Lifting weights and stuffing his fucking face. Dude, that is exactly what I was just saying. It looked like he was catching up to the motherfucker in 2020 against Dom Reyes. Gang caught up to Dom light heavyweight, caught up to Dominic Reyes disturbingly quick. That's why John ain't at light heavyweight anymore. To me, there's too many quick-ass kickboxers that have decent takedown defense that John don't want that smoke at 205. I think he thinks it's a little easier picking at heavyweight, but Gane is not a great matchup coming off the couch. The new breed at heavyweight, when you ain't never fought there before, I don't know, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, and dude, you know. Oh my God. You already know. Chad L said it. If John's at plus money, he is going to get hammered. That's my fist. That's my fist. Hammer fist. That hammer fisting the desk. Hammered. John at plus money is going to get hammered. So yeah, that line is going to be yo-yoing. And when it yo-yos to the gone plus money side, I'm gonna fucking bow. I agree. I think it's going to be. It would have been way easier for John to get takedowns against Francis than Gone. The distance management, dude. He's quick. Yeah. But I'm a total fucking Gone stan boy, so I'm an asshole. I'm not going to be that much of an asshole yet. There's still time. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, dude. Subscribe to that broad you see in the chat. And tune the fuck in, man. Manana, 2 p.m. is going down. I've been teasing 283 out there, but I'm gonna really get into it tomorrow, man. I'm gonna fucking, when this stream ends, I'm gonna toke up and just hit the books, baby. Hit the fucking books. Yeah, I agree. Yes, exactly. And like, dude, having a bunch of shit happen, getting suspended, coming back and you're 32, word up. That's fine. All that shit happens, you come back and you're 35. Now you're 35. You're bigger. You got all this weight. You're not used to fighting at heavyweight. And you're not fighting some like big mongoloid fucking like, nah, dude. You're fighting a smart, fast, well rounded, like the new breed. I don't know, dude. Oh my God. They wouldn't sanction it. It wouldn't get sanctioned. They would sit Reyes down and say, Dom, this is that moment. This is your come to Jesus Christ of Nazareth moment. You hit the wall, Bubba. They Gone versus Dominic Reyes. It's crazy, dude. It's wild, man. John was the dude. John was the guy that was a step ahead of Shogun's generation. He was a step ahead of my dude Machida. He was a step ahead of Shogun. He was a step ahead of Rampage. He was a step ahead of Rashad. He was a step ahead of fucking Vitor. He's a step ahead of all these like smaller, used to fight at middleweight, some of them last generation light heavyweights. Look, people were saying Dominic Reyes is the next generation. Dominic Reyes just got starched by Ryan Spann. Light heavyweight is not the same anymore. Like, and heavyweight's changed a little bit too. And I think it might be a rude awakening for John. See, now I'm starting to get my fucking confidence. Like the fanboy, standboy starting to come up out of me. So I'm just gonna say, like, I don't, yeah. Like, dude, I'm telling you, like, God, I might end up betting Gone if it's plus money. Because I know, dude, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. If John opens to the dog as the dog, oh, it's just going to be John Jones is in. Oh, everyone's going to be laughing like Jones is the under. Oh God, and the Jones, the Jones wee smokers on Twitter, the fucking John Jones cocksuckers on Twitter are unfucking real. So yeah, I don't want to be that same guy with Gone, but it's a tough stylistic matchup for John coming off the couch. That's almost, I'm just going to leave it right there. Dude, I was saying that. I am not, there's a little voice in the fucking back of my head that's like, I've heard this before. I've heard John, I heard it months ago. I heard John was going to fight Stipe, and they were targeting it for UFC 281. What's that? What's that, baby? That's a bullshit for that. This is number one bullshit. Like, I don't know, dude. Until I'm not 100% convinced until I see the official promos. When I start seeing the promos, when we hear the official announcement from either Mick Maynard or fucking Dana Blue, I'm not 100% convinced because I've been getting pissed all over my fucking leg and hearing that the fucking sky is opening up for 10 years. So forgive me if I'm not just like automatically like, yes, dude, I told you, bro, Jones is back. It's like, okay, all right, okay. That's what I'm worried about, and that's why I don't want to totally be like, you have no idea what's coming your way, John. Like, I think it's gonna kind of be a rude awakening for him, but like, that's just the kind of like that's what would happen. Like, if I start fucking getting too mouthy about it, Jones will win a fucking like it'll be standing there. He'll kind of look like the first Gustafsson fight where his face is all fucked up, just the shit beaten out of him, and he gets his hand raised and he does that fucking stupid like surprise, like, oh, I won. Oh man. Oh yeah. Talk about, what a humble guy is and talk about Jesus and his family. And it's just, oh God, I don't know. It's a living nightmare. So I don't want to fucking fall into that trap again. I don't want to fall into that trap again. Yep. Seriously. Dude, Cyril Gahn is fucking huge. He's 250 pounds of fucking lightning and thunder, vinegar and piss. He moves like a middleweight and hits like a heavyweight. And he's pretty durable. Tai Tuivasa fight notwithstanding. Tai hits pretty hard too, though, in fairness. And he's got heart. He's got a lot of heart, dude. So, yeah. I like that. When's the last time Jones knocked anybody out? Gustafsson? Fucking Krylov knocked out Gustafsson in 10 seconds. It's like, all right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. Hey, there you go. Dude, you're right. That's like, he was gunning so hard for Stipe. A fucking like undersized 40-year-old dude, done been in these wars with a guy that he smoked twice. Like, fuck, man. Like, it's like Stipe went to war with DC. Like, it wasn't completely one-sided in the first DC fight with John, but John still clearly won. The second one, good googly moogly. And then you look at like the trilogy that like Stipe was able to get the better of DC, but the dude had to go through hell. Literally had to go through hell. Now Cormier is just Mr. Dad. Mr. Dad jokes. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's living the good life. DC didn't want that Francis or that Cyril Gahn smoke. John wanted Stipe, like Aaron just said. Just something to think about, you know? Yeah, I think, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just think a little bit of a brain fart moment, a little bit of bad game planning from the Cyril Gahn corner. Without that, dude, he could be the champion right now. So yeah, I think it's a sick fight. And I think if John isn't 100% Utah ready, he's going to be in for a fucking rude awakening. For real. For real. Well, that's about all I got on the docket, boys. Right at the 2-hour mark. So we can keep it going for another half hour, kind of bullshit about whatever y'all want to. And then, Doyle, I got a feeling your whole family's going down. But right now, I got to study. I got some tape study to do, boys. Got to do my homework. Got to do my preparation for tomorrow, dude. It's going down tomorrow. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to that man's channel. Tune in tomorrow at 2. I will be there with the homie. We will be breaking down UFC 283. It's going to be fucking sick, and I will be ready. But yeah, man. So let me, you know what I'm going to do? Let me change this to just the banner, and I'll leave that up there. Save. Boom. That. And then I will let this scroll while we're just sitting here bullshitting. Yeah, I switched up the recommendations a little bit, went back through, a couple few that I think, I'm sure like y'all have seen a lot of these, but if you haven't, man, I think these are some good little choice nugs from any of the streaming services that you can get. Or obviously, if you know of a better one where you can torrent that shit, I feel like these are pretty good movies to check out. And shows. I need to, dude, Mayor of Kingstown just dropped the new season. So yeah, I need to go check that out. But I may wait until I finish Tulsa King. Not that they're exactly the same, but I need to finish one Taylor Sheridan joint before I start another one. I can't help it. The guy, it's saturation, man. It's too much. It's like it's a good thing. It's a good problem to have, but it's just like Taylor Sheridan mania. Like Yellowstone, 1883, 1923, Mayor of Kingstown, Tulsa King. It's like, holy shit. I got to sort this shit out. So I'm going to finish Tulsa King, which is like, dude, every episode is getting better. I thought it looked kind of fucking corny, but I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Halfway through the first episode, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is for me. Okay, I'll finish it. Start the second one. It was even better. Third one, even better. The story's developing. Stallone is holding it down. If you don't like Stallone, you're going to hate it. If you like Stallone, oh my God, is he good in this role? The menacing fucking old crime, like fucking mafia dude. I can't really think of better casting, man. Where he still has the physical menace, but it's like, oh, dude, he's fucking good, man. This last episode was fucking crazy. So I still got a few more episodes of that. I've been pleasantly surprised by how good it is. The bar was set super low for Tulsa King, but it's hit that mark, dude. It's been entertaining. Me and the lady have been loving the shit out of Willow, dude. Oh my God. If y'all like the movie Willow, the TV show is really fucking good, man. Even, yeah, it's Disney Plus and there's some a little bit of woke shit in it, but it's not obnoxious, man. They're not over the top with it. It's tolerable. And they do a good job of being faithful to the movie and enough Easter eggs and stuff. You can tell they were thinking about the fans with some of these, like I said, the Easter eggs and the kind of I'm struggling to think of the words, but you know what I'm saying. Good homage to the movie, and also building on the story with the new characters and stuff. But if you like fantasy shit, it's the best thing out there right now. I've been enjoying it. Great, dude. Great to watch with the misses, man. If you got a fucking significant other, dude, the Willow TV show has been doing the trick. I used to love that movie as a kid, man. What's up, Bill Hendricks? Thoughts on Charles Johnson? Charles Johnson moving forward, or my thoughts on Charles Johnson this past weekend? Moving forward, hey, dude, like, he's pretty well-rounded. He's got good striking, good boxing, pretty good takedown defense, pretty decent submission threat, pretty well-rounded dude. Like, that's my general thoughts on Charles Johnson. My thoughts on this fight last weekend, dude, it pretty much went down exactly how I thought it was. I wish I had like just straight bet Charles Johnson by knockout instead of trying to get cute and parlay it with Rumbeski. But I pretty much nailed the pick. I killed it with my Tapology picks, and like I won the pub contest with picks like Charles Johnson second round or first round knockout. Yeah, that was kind of a no brainer. Even though it sucks because I like Jimmy Flick as like a person. He seems like a good dude and like is fucks with the fans. Like seems like a genuine person, but like it was a bad matchup for him. Tulsa King is nails. Is that good or bad? Nails on a chalkboard, or like is nails good? I don't know. I'm liking it. Dude, I get that it's not for everybody. If you don't like Stallone, you're gonna fucking hate this shit. I didn't really like the first episode. I was like, what the fuck is this with the like dispensary stuff? Like this shit's like this would never happen. This is a little unbelievable. But it's like, okay, the more it's been going on, I'm like, and they're developing like the world building. It's like, okay, I'm buying this. Okay, this is a little, yeah, it's pretty good, like better. But anyway, moving forward, yeah, I think at some point you give him like, let's see, let's look at the fucking, let's look at the division. Let's check that out. The Last Kingdom. Yes, dude. Yes. The shit with Uhtred of Bebenberg. Oh yeah, dude. I just got through watching that. So fucking good. Bro, I loved it. I fucking love that shit, dude. It was right up my alley, bro. Like some of the shit that Uhtred went through, bro, I felt that shit. I know that he's a fictional character, but like I related a lot to Uhtred. And like, cause dude, grew up in Arkansas, moved to Virginia when I was in high school, kind of like torn between two places, kind of felt like I lived like two different lives, almost bounced back and forth, like child of divorce. Like, I don't know, dude. I fucking felt Uhtred's struggle. Obviously not on that level, but dude, I fucking love that show. It was so dank. I need to watch Vikings, but like I said, I need to knock some of these Taylor Sheridan janks out of the way first. Like, I need to finish Tulsa King. 1883 was fucking incredible. When I'm done with Tulsa King, then it's going to be Mayor of Kingstown, which is, dude, I don't know what people are what the critics are talking about. I loved Mayor of Kingstown. I know not everyone is down with that. It's really gritty and like kind of a little gloomy. Like it's definitely dark. It's definitely a dark crime thriller, but I watched darker and enjoyed it. Like it's, dude, basically I'm a sucker for crime thrillers, and there's basically no amount of grittiness or like darkness that's too much for me unless it's like weird, creepy I don't know, man. Like I dig it. So I got to finish that. I got to finish Tulsa King. Tulsa King's over. It's Mayor of Kingstown time and 1923 time, and then I'll move forward from that. Dude, it's so fucking good, dude. God, it was good. Dude, you were born in the wrong time. You were dude. You would have. Oh my god, you would have fucking ruled the war, bro. You would have. Yeah, yeah. I saw that the Valhalla. I need to check that out, man. My brother and his wife watched Vikings. They said it was really good, and I've heard like people that have watched both say they enjoy both for like different reasons. So I do want to check it out at some point and see kind of how like it compares or whatever. But yeah, I got a bunch of shit on my fucking plate, dude, to watch. But yeah, Last Kingdom was fucking bomb, dude. I loved it. And I liked it. It was like, it sucked when it ended, but it's like, okay, it was nice and tight, 5 seasons, didn't get sick of it. Like they tied everything up nice and neat. It's like sick battles, good sword fighting, like really good story. Like, man, did Uhtred have to go through it, dude. My God, that is you want to talk about a fucking hero's journey? Jesus Christ. I've heard that's good, dude. Okay, so nails means good. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm loving it. My bar was set really low, but he has been knocking it out of the fucking park, dude. Killing it. Yeah, man. Dude, Last Kingdom is so fucking awesome. Oh my God, dude. You said it, dude. Oh my God. But what I like about it is they fucking get it, dude. The dudes that are like pieces of shit in that show, oh my Lord, do they get theirs. Like, dude, I loved the way that shit happened with Ethelwald. I love that one, dude. I think that was what, like the end of season 3. Oh, there's some heartbreaking shit in that show too, man. Like, dude, Uhtred had a fucking journey, dude. That show is so good. That show, dude, I'm glad dude, they get it, bro. They fucking get it. Yeah, I need to get back on Peaky Blinders. The other one I need to watch that I started but didn't finish was Boardwalk Empire. Need to finish Boardwalk Empire. I got through the first season of that, really enjoyed it, but it was at a time where like I definitely wasn't on. I was younger and like out and about, still trying to kind of like make the scene, and I never really got back on it, and it was before the streaming services really kicked off. So it was like I kind of like, I think I was living. That was when I was in Little Rock, I think, living with my grandfather before he passed, and kind of taking care of him, and like, yeah, he had HBO, so I started watching Boardwalk Empire and never finished it. But I need to get back to that. I need to get back to Peaky Blinders. I need to oh fuck. There was another one. There's so many shows out right now, dude. Oh, started rewatching The Wire with the old lady, which is crazy because she's from that area. Like, sure, like she is from Curtis Bay, but like she had never like seen the show. We banged out season 1 through 3, and we're gonna start season 4 here at some point, but we're gonna wait until Willow's done. We only got a couple episodes of that left, but yeah, man, good times, boys. Well, this is a fucking good stream, dude. Nice, tidy little 2-hour stream. We had 10 people in here at one point, so great success. I'm really excited for tomorrow. Got a bunch of tape study to do. Oh, dude. The other thing I did is I started playing Jedi Fallen Order. That game is sick. I'm a little late to the party on that one, but dude, that was cold-blooded. That was one of my favorite death scenes. Woo! Dude, you could just feel it. You're gonna fucking do what? You're gonna fucking do what? I own you. Oh yeah? Oh, you fucking bitch. That shit was sick. Dude, Ethelwald got it so good too, bro. Oh man. Yeah, the villains go down bad, and I fucking love it, dude. Like, there's some fucking good guys that get it bad too, man. But fuck. Yeah, that's a great show. Fucking great show. Yeah, Uhtred's a fucking gangster, man. Old dude went through it. Yeah, man. All right, boys. Well, I think I'm gonna start wrapping her up. This was a good stream, man. This was a real good stream. Very pleased. Very pleased with the turnout. Got some new people in the chat. Shout out to Bill Hendricks. Oh, dude. That shit broke my heart, man. Yep. Yeah, I know, man. Fucking what's the fuck? I like what happened with fucking God, what was his name? God damn it, what was that dude's name? Kjartan. Yeah, dude. I like what happened with Kjartan in that one. I like that played out the way it did. I thought that was gonna go. I thought the end result was what I thought was gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna play out differently, but I was pleasantly surprised with the way they did that. But yeah, man. Fucking Ragnar, dude. Damn it. Damn it, boys. That's such a great show. Peace, Bubba. Have a good one, dude. I will, like I said, man, y'all go subscribe to Aaron the Dog MMA and tune in tomorrow, man. I'll be there at 2. And check out the stream he did. It was one of the streams he did before with Gordo Gambles, man. That was a great show. Definitely looking forward to more of those in the future. So yeah, I will shamelessly plug and try and push for that because that was real sick. So yeah, man. I think I'm going to put the song on, give the outros, and get to fucking studying. That is too loud. That is too loud. Okay. All right, boys and girls, and everything in betweens. It was another great one, man. Shout out to everyone that came through. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Hashtag no PayPal issues. Yeah, man. Shout out to the fucking Arkandome, dude. The best group chat in the world. Shout out to everyone that came through from the Dome today. Shout out to all the new barrages in the building. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure you subscribe to Aaron the Dog. And be sure to tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You see it right there on the screen. I will be making a guest appearance. We will be breaking down UFC 283. It's going to be sick. Hope to see you all there. Yeah, man. Shout out to the community at large. Appreciate all the support. We hit 200 thanks to you guys. Thank you to each and every single one of the 200. Well, I think it's 201 actually, but yeah, all the same, man. Hope y'all have a great week. Best of luck with your tape study and your bets if you already made them, or if you're gonna make them. And what else can I say, man? Kick-ass show. Thanks again, y'all. Shout out to Pub. Shout out to the Arkandome. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Shout out to the community at large. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace!